Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. My last video that I put up, this one right here, the Great Deception and the technologies that might get people to worship the wrong God without them realizing it because they don't know the real Jesus. Um, so I had pointed out in this video, and I'll just go down, I don't really want to talk over my own video here because well, maybe I can just play it. I showed that this man had a remote viewing program, and he was talking about how the last thing they all could see in this military remote viewing program was that everyone was in the middle of a war and they all looked up at the sky and they changed their priorities. They dropped all their weapons and they went home. They all just stopped what they were doing. Okay, which then got me to this. I show in the video how I came to learn about each thing. But there are these, the Garabandal warning and prophecy is very much like the secrets of Fatima, and it talks about there's going to be something that all the people on the planet will witness. They will all be able to see it, and they will be able to feel. They'll know it's from God, and they'll be able to feel every sin they've committed and how it branches out and reaches other lives. And shortly after this, and that's the warning, shortly after the warning, all will be able to witness this miracle that will happen within a year. So if you watch this video from me first and understand that I am trying to explain that these women say that the Virgin, an apparition of the Virgin, came to visit them and told them about this, just like in the Secrets of Fatima. Same thing with those little girls. When they were little girls, the Virgin appeared to them and said something similar, but the third secret was hidden, okay? And some people say it's very similar to this Garabandal prophecy. What I was trying to warn about is a lot of people don't realize that there are technologies available right now that can be used to create a lot of these miracles, and one of them being that they don't even need to implant you with anything, but they can control your physical feelings. They can make you have irritable bowel syndrome, make you feel sick, make you get a migraine or a headache, or they can control that, and you don't even need to be hooked up to anything. You might think that's science fiction, but it's not. And I feel bad, I put the other video up, but I could not remember where I had seen, and I know I've read about it, but I wanted to make this video to show you just on that one point that if you're looking up and everyone on the planet is being made to feel a certain way, that is a possibility of you being messed with, okay? So you better make sure you know in your heart what's going on. So the next thing I wanted to show you in relation to this video, if you haven't seen it, please go watch it, is Richie from Boston. You see the line here in the sky? And I encourage you to go and watch all these videos and sub these people. They're fantastic. So this line in the sky, all right, he lives down in Boston, obviously, and he caught this one day, got out to stretch his legs, and he was like, looked up and said, whoa, what is that? Because he was stuck in traffic, okay? You should watch the whole video because planes go behind this darker blue and you can't see them, or they come from out and all of a sudden you can see them. So here is Joanne Steen, where she's got a sub who sent her a similar image, and it goes all the way up to the sky. And if she said I could play her videos, so I will. Thank you, Joanne, you sweetheart. And she's got a lot of things in here, and I'm just going to skip ahead so you can see. She's got some great red sunrises and sunsets, and she put up a video from one of my other subs, Tattoo Nancy, fantastic video from Hawaii where the sunset or sunrise, I apologize, I can't remember, was completely red like a wall. And also, coming up shortly here, she points out all these cell phone towers on top of one of the local buildings where she went to visit in Brisbane, I think she said. So I want you to see how many towers, and they're going up everywhere, they're all over the world, okay? But I want you to see how many towers, because I didn't stop, and it's coming up here quick, I'm sure. There's another red sky. Oh yeah, and the chemtrails, craziness. Oh, I hope it didn't, oh, right, it's up here. See this? Right here. These are all the towers. The people are like, oh, that's just for cell phone service. Yeah, well, they can do a lot with that, and you should go research it. And let me get to Tattoo Nancy's video down here, right here. Oh, did I miss it? And there's that blue again. And I watched the Tattoo Nancy video. It was great. I saw that like when it first came out. Here you go. Oh, why won't it play? Look at how red that is. And it's like a wall of red. Anyway, so I wanted you to see that. Next one is how this relates and how you can find out. If you want to find out about technology, the best person to go and watch videos and learn about what they have, what they're capable of, what they've been doing for years and years that you have no idea, it's Nicholson. Go see Nicholson 1968. You know, he's right on it, and this is legit. I read about this years ago. I have this book called the HAARP, The Ultimate Weapon of the Conspiracy. And Dr. Delgado is actually mentioned in the book about how he could stop a bull, just like you will see in here, and how they do it through electric impulses and frequency and magnetics. It's in here somewhere. I don't want to play his video. But he's been doing it for years, because the pictures of him in the book are from when he was a younger man. So electrodes implanted in the brain, they don't even have to do that anymore. They've moved way beyond that. So you should go and see all of these videos up here. I'll put all the links, including to my first video. You need to understand they have the technology to fool you in such a way that when you look up at the sky, you might see something or think you see something that's actually a projection, which Richie from Boston, I'm going to pull that up right now too. He just put up a video, a great video about the other video I showed you, and then he went back and forth. Hold on. It's fantastic. Fantastic video. Oh, it's just easier for me to, why don't I just do this? This one right here. Love this guy, he's fantastic. Alright, so he's got an ad on here, and I'm so sorry, I should have skipped ahead or something, but now I can't, and his video is playing. I hope he doesn't get upset with me. So listen, here, look. He is showing Project Bluebeam. In Dubai, they had a show of like whales and animals, and people were sitting out, and you can't even see that it's a hologram because they're like hugging the cheetah. Okay, so they have the ability to do this. You can just go look it up. I had originally put in my video here down in the description box, I had all kinds of things, all the links to the things I showed, and all these technologies you can investigate. So I encourage you to look at these things, watch all these videos here, sub all these people, they're telling you the truth, and I will put this up and hope all is well, and hope you investigate this, because if you look up in the sky and you're pretty sure it's God, I hope you're very sure it's God that's talking to you, because all these prophecies came from the Virgin, and we're not even supposed to be praying to the Virgin. So if you listen to my first video, I kind of go through with that. But thank you and God bless. Sorry I rambled a bit.